Then first aid. This is just a small first aid kit I have, but it includes everything you'll need for most wounds. Cotton balls, antiseptics, I got iodine, alcohol peroxide, and antibiotic ointment, all in these little tubes, which I got from food dye, and then I just replaced it, washed it out and everything. I sterilized it by boiling it, so that should be safe. This is like my homemade miniature first aid kit, because I have a really big one, but you don't want to carry that with you when you're hiking. So I got cotton balls mainly to apply the ointments and stuff that I have. I have a few gauze pads, band-aids of course, adherent gauze pads that stick on like band-aids, and then this is actually a hard plastic card case, but I got tweezers, toothpicks, which is the toothpicks are actually for the ointment because that won't pour out into the cotton balls, so you need to get it in there to apply it onto a wound. I have a razor, cleaned, never used, and sterilized as well. So if you do have to do some kind of surgery, a tracheotomy, which you should never do that unless it's your last resort and the guy's gonna die right in front of you, but you never know, and it's just a really small razor, so there's nothing wrong with carrying that, as long as you know when to and when not to use it. Okay, and then this right here, I got this idea from Nut and Fancy. He has some pretty good ideas. It's I took a credit card that's not being used, it's not activated or anything, so, and I cut it in half, so I get just a small plastic piece. And then I took the medical tape and wrapped it around that so it stays skinny and compact. And then I got some alcohol swabs and butterfly stitches. That's all I got in here. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I got the first aid guide in here, some moleskin, and then right in here right there's a small container with Tylenol, Pepto-Bismol, and antacid, and I have the dosage right next to it. Okay, that's mainly first aid, and I'll go over what I got in this while I got it out. I got a memo pad. This, if you ever get into a survival situation, this is my survival pack, but if you ever get into a survival situation, you can write notes, and of course it's in the waterproof case, so you can use it as tinder, fire starter. And a couple of waterproof matches, a couple of containers of this, waterproof matches, and make sure, actually I have some in here, these are very popular matches. They're damp proof matches. They come from MREs, and these are damp proof matches, not waterproof matches. If you dip these in water, take them out, let them dry, and then use them, they won't work. And I've had these for a while, and not these in particular ones, but the same kind from a different MRE, and I used to carry those, and I mistakenly thought that they were waterproof matches, and just over time from the humidity being in Florida, and they stopped working. So I, being prepared, did have an alternative, but it's not good to run out of material. Just cigarette lighter, also in the watertight pouch. This, another compass with a mirror, which can be used as a signal mirror, and a small container in here. And then on the very tip, it's just a whistle. Okay. Then some purification tablets. Nothing I can really say about that. And a little more first aid in here. I got a couple more band-aids, a few more antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, and then right in here, which I got from a knife, survival knife, it's got fishing line, hook, sinker, and it's actually got a couple of hooks, so some really small ones and a medium-sized one. All right, so that's my survival kit, basically. Got a rain poncho, just in case you need it. You can use this for shelter. You can use it for, of course, just wearing it, collecting water, whatever you may need to use it. Because anytime you're outdoors, especially if you're in the wilderness, which is defined as 4 or more miles away from civilization, it can turn into a survival situation. So you want to make sure, if you have to, you got what you need if things don't go as planned. And then I have a tarp, waterproof tarp, also for mainly shelter, but it's light and it can be folded up really small. And that's also for basically what the poncho can do, only a little bit more because it's bigger and more heavy duty. And I think that's it. I think I went over everything here. So happy hiking to you all, and make sure that you always have everything that you need. So thanks.